If you're anything like me, you're already picturing those iconic scenes from the movies, imagining how each little detail could look in Lego form. Lego's been all about upping the ante, and I think 2025 could be a year where we see them dive deeper into fan favorite moments, explore new magical locations, and give us even more detailed builds than ever before. Let's break down what could be on the horizon and why these sets might just be spellbinding. First up, let's talk Hogwarts expansion possibilities. Lego has been slowly piecing together the Hogwarts castle over the years with modular sets, and 2025 could be the year they really finish off those final corners or add some long requested locations. Think of the astronomy tower or even the mysterious room of requirement where Dumbledore's army trained. Adding these to the modular Hogwarts lineup could finally allow fans to create a near complete castle display, and I'd love to see more Easter eggs and hidden play features like the vanishing cabinets or the mirror that shows one's deepest desires. These are the kinds of intricate details Lego fans crave. Speaking of iconic locations, there's been chatter about a more elaborate take on Diagon Alley. The 2020 Diagon Alley set was a massive hit, but there's still room for more. Lego could release add-ons for some of the smaller but equally beloved shops, like Madame Malkin's robes for all occasions, or, my personal hope, the Leaky Cauldron. Imagine a fully realized Leaky Cauldron with all the hustle and bustle of wizards stopping by for a butterbeer. Adding this to the Diagon Alley setup could make for a truly immersive display, one that captures the charm of the Wizarding World's most famous shopping district. Now, let's talk creatures. There's been a real buzz around the idea of a fully dedicated Fantastic Beasts lineup, or at least sets that bring some magical creatures to life in Lego form. Sure, we've seen a bit of Buckbeak and Hedwig, but what about larger, more detailed builds of creatures like the Hungarian Horntail or even Fox the Phoenix? With Lego's increasingly realistic builds and other themes, it would be awesome to see how they could pull off the feathered detail of Fox or the menacing scales of a dragon. It's time we got more brick-built creatures that are just as detailed as the characters themselves. And speaking of details, the Burrow, the Weasley family's delightfully chaotic home, deserves a revamp. The 2020 version was impressive, but I think we could see an even more comprehensive take on it with additional rooms, the infamous clock that tracks family members, and maybe even a flying Ford Anglia to park outside. Fans would go wild for an expanded Burrow set that captures the coziness and magic of the Weasley's world. It's one of those locations that's so unique to the Harry Potter universe, and Lego has the potential to make it the ultimate centerpiece for any Potterhead's collection. Moving on, another set that's been heavily requested is the Ministry of Magic. We got a smaller version recently, but I'm talking about a fully realized multi-level ministry set that includes the courtroom, the Hall of Prophecies, and maybe even the atrium with that iconic statue. The Ministry of Magic is a place full of secrets, and a detailed, large-scale set could really capture the intrigue and power of the wizarding government. Plus, Lego could include minifigures of lesser-seen characters like Cornelius Fudge, Rufus Scrimgeour, or even a Death Eater or two for a bit of drama. Now, no Harry Potter line would be complete without a nod to the Triwizard Tournament. Imagine a set that includes all three tasks in one epic build. The dragon, the lake, and the maze could each have their own section, with Harry, Cedric, Fleur, and Victor facing off in different scenes. This would be such a